How to swap the values of two variables. Hi guys, let's learn in that video how to swap the value of two variables. So let's select the game object from the hierarchy windows. Let's remove the if script, I mean the last script, from the inspector window. So I have to click here and choose this option, remove component, and let's create a new script on clicking on this button, add component, and typing new script. So I have to choose this option and I have to give a name. So I will call the script swap script and create and add. So the file appear here. Let's take it and put it inside the script folder. Okay. So if I open the script folder, swap script. So guys, the goal is to swap the value of two variables. So here are my variable. I define an integer called a, another one called b, and here are their value. The integer a has got the value of 1 and the integer of b. So guys, as I've told you, the goal is to make a equal to the value of b, I mean 2, and to make b to have the value of a, I mean 1. So I want to swap those two value. Guys, to do so, I create a method called the swap variable. So I'd like to know what is the code to write inside those two curly brackets. So we can think that the variable a have to take the value of the variable b, so I can type a equal b. It is natural to think like that, and I can even think that I want that the variable b is equal to the variable of a. I can think like that. So guys, if I want to know the value of a, I mean the new value of a inside the console, I have to type debug.log and write the new variable of a is plus a, and I can do the same thing for the variable b. I will just copy this line, Ctrl C, and paste it just below, Ctrl V, and I will change the variable a by the variable b here and here. Guys, the next step is to call this variable. So I'll copy it, and instead of calling it from the update method, this time I will prefer to call it from the start method, because the start method call it only once instead of the update, which is usually the main method. It's called, let's say, once per frame. It means 30 times per second. So I want to avoid some repetition, so I will call the swap variable here, so Ctrl V semicolon, and let's see what's happened if I save the script, return to Unity, and then run the game on clicking in that arrow. So let's see what's happened inside the console window, just near the project window. So I've got the value of a is 2, which is good because before it was 1. But the value of b is also equal to 2, I mean the value of a, instead of the old value which was 1. So let's see what is the error. Guys, when we wrote this first line of code, I mean a equal to b, as b was equal to 2, so a take the correct value, I mean 2. But when we wrote the second line, b is equal to a, it means that b take the last value of a, which was 2. So this is why those two variables, I mean a and b, take the value of 2 and do not swap their value. So let's see how we can manage. Guys, we must find out a way to memorize the first value of a, I mean 1. To do so, let's change this code, and instead of writing b is equal to a, let's write b is equal to old value of a. So we have to create this new variable. So I will take Control C and I will create in the variable zone Control V, and it will be also an integer. So I have to assign a value to this variable. So let's say that the old value of a is naturally the value of 1, I mean a. So I can write both here, a or 1. So now normally if I save this file and return to Unity, let's clear the console here when it will be ready, and let's see once again what's happened. So if I run the game, let's see here. So this time it seems to be good. The new value of a is 2 and the new value of b is 1. Here we go, guys. Guys, if you want to swap the values of those two variables, you have to create an intermediate variable which stores the value of a.